Then, of course, just as I had expected, she told me that she had been staying with her ex for the past couple of days ever since the day of the flight. So for almost a week, she had been staying with her ex, and she didn't even think it was important to mention it to me. Or more likely, she didn't tell me on purpose because she knew that it would make me even more upset. But whatever it was, the bottom line was that she hadn't told me. I immediately started freaking out as soon as she said that. I started yelling at her because I was already very upset with her, and I just knew that this was going to happen. She tried to get defensive, but then I asked her if she had been going to work, and she told me she had been working from home. That was the last straw because even when I had requested her to switch to working from home for a couple of days or just take a few days off of work so we could prepare for our wedding together, she had declined and said that this promotion was too important to her to sacrifice her work for. She looked down on work from home culture, so she didn't want to risk anything. But now, just because she wanted to take care of her ex, she was ready to do that. She tried to tell me that his parents are quite aged, so she couldn't expect them to come over to take care of him, especially when they need somebody to take care of them. And all their friends had been too busy, and so that only left her. And having the kind of relationship that they did, she felt that it would be really rude to decline. Since he was injured, it was very difficult to do things for himself, and that's why she had decided to stay with him. She reassured me that she had been sleeping on the couch and it had been purely platonic, but it made no difference to me. She could have been sleeping in his basement for all I cared. The fact of the matter was that she had hidden this very important fact from me, and like a fool, I had been beating myself up about those pictures that I had sent her. All the while, she had been staying with her ex in his house. In comparison, what I had done was literally nothing, and she had already sent those pictures to our parents to make a big deal out of this. So it wasn't even like this went unpunished. I had to face the music for what I did even though it wasn't as bad as what she was doing. And now I told her that it was about time she faced repercussions for her actions as well. I hadn't unpacked yet, so I just grabbed my bags and started walking out. But then she told me that she was just trying to be there for her ex as a friend, and it would be really cruel of her to decline when he had requested her to stay with him. She kept trying to explain herself as if this was a very reasonable thing to do, but I was not interested in hearing her out. I just walked away, got into my car, and drove to my parents' house. Once I was there, I explained the entire situation to them, and they told me that if I wanted to file for a divorce, they would arrange for me to speak to a lawyer. It didn't even take a second to agree. So now my parents are looking for a lawyer while I'm just trying to process everything that's going on. I blocked her as soon as I got home even though she had texted me a bunch of times saying that she was really sorry that I felt bad. But she just wanted to be there for her friend. The fact that even while apologizing, she was still sticking to her point made me even more upset than I already was. Now given the current scenario, I don't feel bad about anything that I have done because I feel like if anything, I was a lot less petty than I should have been. If I had known that she was staying with her ex, I probably would have gone all out trying to make her feel bad. Anyway, what's done is done now. I'm just gonna speak to a lawyer and try to get this over with. She can go stay with her ex permanently now. I don't care anymore. Update 4.